The Prehistoric Human Art. The engraved pattern on Pseudodon shell by Homo erectus from Trinil. The development of symbolic and rhythmic thought. Half a million years ago from now, during the Middle Pleistocene in the Acheulean age, on the lush island of Java, a story was unfolding. Amidst the humid, vibrant landscape along the ancient banks of the Bengawan Solo River, a distant figure moves with purpose and instinct. Homo erectus.
Homo erectus.
Erectus.
Homo.
Yeah, those guys was an ancestor of our human species, moved through the tropical landscape, marking their presence not only in life but in legacy. This shell, belonging to a species known as Pseudodon vondembuschianus trinilensis, was once a resident of the Bengawan Solo River. The Pseudodon mussel was a vital source of nutrition for the Homo erectus.
Nice.
They mastered the technique of puncturing the adductor muscle, the organ that keeps the shell shut, allowing them to open it easily and access the rich protein inside. This skill showcases their adaptability and resourcefulness, essential for survival. For Homo erectus, it would become more than just a source of nourishment. It would become a material for art. It was here, nearly 540,000 to 430,000 years ago, that an ancient hand carefully carved lines into the hard surface of a mussel shell. It's likely that a sharpened tool, perhaps a sharp tooth, or another pointed object, was used to etch into the surface of the shell. These engravings, zigzagging in deliberate patterns, might seem simple, but they hint at a profound development, a moment when Homo erectus may have crossed the line between survival and self-expression. And here, in this ancient shell, lies evidence of something extraordinary. These engravings hold no apparent functional purpose. The deliberate, precise lines etched into its surface are not the result of chance, but the careful work of a thinking mind. To understand why, we must look at the remarkable abilities of Homo erectus, a species that thrived on ingenuity and adaptability. With a brain size of up to 1,000 cubic centimeters, Homo erectus had the cognitive capacity for foresight, memory and imagination. This engraving might have been a form of communication, a mark of identity, or even an aesthetic experiment. A moment of reflection beyond the practical demands of life. Yet, Their ingenuity wasn't limited to mere survival. By at least 1.5 million years ago, they had mastered the art of crafting stone tools, like the Acheulean hand axe. These tools were not only functional, but required rhythmic, repetitive strikes to create. This process, so deliberate and precise, likely nurtured a sense of rhythm in their minds, a precursor to abstract thinking and the ability to recognize patterns. Fire was another triumph. The ability to cook food not only provided better nutrition, but also saved time. Time that might have otherwise been spent chewing or digesting raw foods. This combination of tool-making, rhythm, and fire use gave them the cognitive space to experiment with abstract ideas. And so, we find the engraved pattern on this shell, a profound expression of symbolic and rhythmic thought, an early step in humanity's journey toward art, imagination, and meaning. These early humans were on a journey that would lead to language, art, and culture. Amid their challenges, they found moments to reflect and admire their world, planting the seeds of creativity. This, it seems, is where the story begins.